Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a late night video. Video number 2 on your late Saturday night. September the 9th, 2023. Thank you for watching once again, right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other channels down there in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're real. If you're not, please go to bed, go fuck yourself, and yeah, that's it. Just go fuck yourself because you have no life. And you need to get one. And you need to find one before you're my age. That's it. But if you're real, then follow me on social media. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell. We all know what to do with it. But if you're new, you can slap that bitch around. Treat it like it's your bitch. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, that's too fucking bad for you. You're shit out of luck, bitch. That's it. So like, share, subscribe. If you want, you can leave a comment. And follow me on social media. Hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. And you stay in the loop so you don't miss anything. And if you do, well, too bad. And that's it. And this is your first time watching. Once again, welcome to the party, pal. I hope you really do enjoy the ride. Because this is a bumpy one, I'll tell you that much. So, if you're new and you like the content, you want more of it, hit that bell. Most importantly, you have to hit that bell so you get everything that comes out of my channels, so you don't miss anything. And subscribe to my channels. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, September the 9th, 2023, I am tired as fuck. I went out, like, right during, Collision. So I went out to the bar with the missus, had a few drinks. Not alcoholic drinks, we had some regular drinks. Well, Rosa had, like, a couple of drinks, because she's alcoholic. And we had some, we had some dinner, watched the rest of, Collision. And had a little bit of fun, then we came home and watched, we were watching The Matrix 4. The newest one that just came out, Revelations, I think it's called. Pretty damn good, it wasn't that bad. So, we watched that, and, that's pretty much it. Rose is taking a nap right now, she's probably sleeping right now. And I'm just up finishing up a couple things. Want to get this Rampage review up real quick, and my Collision review, because I don't want to do tomorrow because we're about 11 and a half hours away from the NFL, the actual NFL start of the season, week 1 in the league where they play for pay. So we got the 49ers. 49ers first game in Pittsburgh against those Steelers. Should be a pretty decent game on Fox. Yeah, it's in the New York area. They are actually showing the Niners for once. That's gonna be pretty good. Gonna be in my Niners gear. Already got my shirt out, ready to go to watch the Niners. So I got 1 p.m. on Fox 5. And then, after that, I'm gonna be pretty much going out, and then, and that's pretty much it. Have my Sunday dinner, and, watch the Giants and the damn Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, and then Monday Night Football on ABC 7 here in the Northeast, because, they're being nice to the people in New York this time. The Jets, if the game's on Monday Night Football, it'll be on ESPN, but they're actually showing it on ABC 7 for those of you who don't have ESPN. So that's pretty damn nice. So, lots of football coming your way tomorrow and Monday night for Monday Night Football. So, Monday night's gonna be a big night for me. I gotta fire up the picture-in-picture because I gotta put Raw and the Jet game on side by side. But I have it where you can go like this. You know, you can expand it because I have a big ass fuck TV, 32-inch TV, 30. I think this is 30, almost 32-inch TV, so I can watch everything in picture-in-picture, side by side. It's not like this small. So I'm going to do that. Be on East's watch along while watching Raw and the Jet games. I'll be like, I'm doing so much Monday. It is crazy. Live tweeting for Raw and most of the Jet game. I'll be in East's watch along. That's a lot of shit, man. And I got other things to do besides work and chores and shit. Lots of stuff this weekend I gotta do, man. Tomorrow and Monday are gonna be, and Tuesday, just crazy stuff. And we got the 22nd anniversary of 9/11 on Monday, so I'm gonna have to honor the memory of all those people who died 22 years ago. Where were you 22 years ago for some of you? Some of you were probably never even born. You were just a figment in your mom and in your dad's dick. Just stayed there, some of you. Some of you should have just stayed in that, in that ball sack. But, some of you are dumb. Think you can scare people with your bullshit, and it doesn't work. You don't scare a fly. You're like Wheeler Yuta. You're the type of people that don't scare anybody. That's pretty much it. But I digress. But anyway, have fun tomorrow watching football on your Football Sunday. Week 1 of 18. Well, not even 8. Well, 18, and then the playoffs. All the way up to February the 11th. 2024 Super Bowl 58 in Vegas. I will see what happens with that as we go on with the season with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers and his discount double check. See how the Giants do this year. Hopefully bad. And then the Niners. We'll see. We shall see with Brock Purdy. Got that. Bosa got his fat contract. Restructured Kittle's contract. Armstead, they just did today. Trent Williams yesterday. Now they got 42 or 44 million in cap space. The most in the league. You know what the Niners are doing? The Niners are going to pull a Lash Legend. Get shit done. Oh, look out, NFC. We're coming. We coming, baby. So all you pedophile Eagle fans out there, revenge. Revenge. We'll see you in the playoffs, most likely, unless, Jalen Hurts gets actual hurt. But we'll see. Week 13, and then possibly the playoffs. But we'll see. We'll see. So, get ready. The NFL is back. And I'm happy. Don't care about the Mets. Don't really care about the Mets. Their bullpen is shit. I can't wait to the end of the season. I just can't. when it's October the 1st, coming up in really 3 weeks from now, the Mets season will be over. Well, it's basically over, but officially be over. For the Yankees, might have a chance. Might is a strong word. We'll see what happens with that. And, speaking of the Mets, the Brooklyn Cyclones are going to the playoffs. Once again. Their magic number was 3, and I think they won tonight. So either the magic number is 2, or they clinched the playoffs and won their division. But they got a game tomorrow, weather permitting, of course, because it's supposed to pour here tomorrow. On and off tomorrow. We'll see if they get the game in. I think the game starts at 2 p.m. So, we'll see. So if the Cyclones make the playoffs, game 1 of I believe the first round is on Tuesday. I think it's the championship series. I'm not even sure. Not the championship series, but I think they play the South winner, and then the winner of that plays another team. I don't know how the minor league playoffs work in their division, because they're single A, not triple. They're single A. They were AA. I think last year, I forgot what it was. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the New York area, and New Jersey too. With football, the Jets Giants playing at MetLife Stadium tomorrow and Monday, and then they're on the road. The Niners are on the road tomorrow in Pittsburgh. Then they fly all the way back, basically a home game next Sunday against the Rams in SoFi. And then they got the first home game against, guess who? The Giants in Levi Stadium. Oh, me and my dad are going to have a war. Coming up in, as of this video, 11 days. So, a week and a half, my friends. Me and my dad are going to have a war. I hope that game is televised in the city, besides it being on Amazon Prime. And if not, well, I get to stay home, and then I get to laugh at my dad at halftime. Hey, the Giants are losing 31-0! Click. Then at the end of the game, Giants lost! Click. It's all in good fun. My dad's a Giant fan. I'm a Jets and Niners fan, so I gotta deal with it twice this year. Holy shit. Week 3, and then later in the season, Jets-Giants. The annual Giant game, which is like every 3-4 years I think they play. Not in the preseason, that's every year. I'm talking about the regular season. So I gotta deal with that game. That game's a 1 o'clock game. So, you know I'm a competitive guy, so, and I like to rub it in, especially when I'm like, for like people that I really hate, like the Bruins fans. You know what I'm talking about this year I should say. Choke. Kind of the same with the Celtics. Made me happy. I mean, I'm a Celtics fan. I was, I'm a closet Celtics fan, but I wanted them to go. They did go to the finals, but they lost to Denver. The Heat won, right? It doesn't matter. Anyway, Denver won, so I was happy. Not that I care about the Denver Nuggets, but yeah, there's certain times when the Yankees lose, I'm happy, and when other teams when other people that root for shit teams like the Boston Bruins and the Icelanders and the Devils, when you lose, I rub it in, motherfucker. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. That's pretty much it. Alright, nope, not that. Boo, funky. Let me get to this video because I want to get the collision review up, and then I'm going to bed. Alright, so, and video number 2 on your Triple Threat Saturday. Check out my SmackDown review I did earlier today on this channel. So check it out a video ago. So go back a video to watch that. Let me move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time on this late Saturday night for your AEW Rampage review. for September the 8th, 2023. Once again from Indianapolis, Indiana. Scared those farmers that day. Yep. That's that. Alright, Rampage, on Friday night. Pretty decent show. We had the other first round matches in the Grand Slam tournament. We had Black Machismo. Ooh, yeah. Get it. Jay Lethal taking on my good friend, hopefully yours, Pentagon Zero Miedo. And also, we had Samoa Joe taking on Jeff Hardy, dude. And that's that. We also had some other things on the show as we we're heading to Grand Slam a week from this Wednesday in Arthur Ashe Hall Stadium in Queens, New York City. And I will not be there. I ain't going. I couldn't even go anyway if the ticket. There were any tickets left. Probably most likely it's all sold out. So what's the point? What's the point? I'm gonna sit my Italian ass home and watch it for free on my TV. And that rhymes, but I like this. All right, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Any more time. All right, so we start off with our commentary team of the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the legendary man himself, the Ocho, the wizard, the champion, the man who sings Judas in my mind. That's Chris Jericho. And the legendary man himself, the man who should be in the Hall of Fame, my friend, Mr. XWF himself, that is Tony Baloney Schiavone. That man is a legend in his own mind. Don't tell him I said that, though. Just don't. just shake his hand and tell him Peter Joseph says hello. He won't remember me, but because he's old. Running joke. But anyway, I'd love to meet Tony Baloney one day, before he hangs it, well, besides hanging it up before he, dies. But I'd like to meet JR too, but doubt that day will ever come, But, JR is my childhood. From basically, not even WCW, NWA circa 1986. All the way up to little part of WCW. And then mostly the Attitude Era. The Ruthless Aggression Era, a little bit of the PG era. And now with AEW. New Japan Pro Wrestling on Access TV when he did it for a couple years with, what's his name? Can't think of his name. That UFC guy. Let's just call him that. Matt Bernard, I don't know what it is. Who cares? But yeah, I like freaking JR doing New Japan Pro Wrestling commentary made me laugh. Couldn't even pronounce Okada's name right. Can't even say Kazuchika Okada. I called him Kazuchika or something like that. You know how these Japanese names are all hard to pronounce. Some of them. Tetsuya Naito! That's easy. Tetsuya. How can you mispronounce that? Hiroshi Tanahashi. Hiroki Goto. Here's one that everybody butchers. Tomohiro Ishii! Not Ishii, it's Ishii. It's two I's, but it's pronounced Ishii. Not Hishi, but Ishii. Lots of Japanese names people fuck up. Even now, the Japanese sensation, Kosuke Takeshita. People say take a shit up, because it sounds and looks like take a shit up. Or take shit up. They can't pronounce that. They pronounce it take a shit up. with Takeshita. So you gotta go to Japan and learn some of these names. Because I watch these people on freaking YouTube, and half of them cannot pronounce their fucking names right. Shitty. But I digress. Even Issa, she doesn't know a lot about New Japan Pro Wrestling. Besides a certain few. Can't even pronounce half the names. Like, besides the last names, yeah, she can pronounce that easy. Except for maybe Ishii. But everybody else, not so good, Al. That's why some of you need to watch wrestling from the old school days, like the Ring of Honor days, to get caught up with, like, oh, who's this? I don't know who this person is. And then, I'm in the chat, I'm like, oh, this guy is great. You should have saw his stuff from Ring of Honor 2007. I'm not going to go back and watch that. Then you don't know what I'm talking about. I've been watching wrestling for 43 years, basically. Since 1980 with the AWA. World Class Championship Wrestling. I know it all. I've seen it all. Some of these people on YouTube are around the same age as me, a little bit younger, a little bit older. Some of them cannot debate me. None of you youngins out there can either. So if there was ever a trivia contest, you would all most likely lose. Here's one for you. I'll throw this question out for everybody watching this video. Who named two members? Let's not say that. Here's the question. Don't look it up, because I know some people are going to do it, because they're cheaters and pussies. Name two members of the original Prophecy. Not my Prophecy. The original Prophecy. There's a hint. That's the Ring of Honor Prophecy. Name two members of the original Prophecy. I think I gave a hint. The other one, I think we all... the other one is pretty obvious. If you know Prophecy, think it. Think about it. Two easy members of the Prophecy. Or even better, I'll throw you even one better. Who were in the original Embassy? Not counting Prince Nana. Who's in the original Embassy when it first came out? I know. Do you? I'm not telling you. I already know. Yeah, but you couldn't even get a question right on Ring of Honor. First of all, I was nervous. Second of all, I remember the pay-per-view, that the last show at the Grand Ballroom. I knew it. I wasn't there for that show, but I knew the show. I did watch that show on pay-per-view on Ring of Honor Wrestling before they changed it. I said the wrong thing. It was Ladder War 3 with the Briscoes and the All Night Express. That was the match. But then, Larry Legend's like, oh, could you be more specific? I was like, oh, fuck. And I couldn't remember the name of the pay-per-view at the time. But then when he said Death Before Dishonor, I was like, oh, fuck, And then the other kid won. I could have met Adam Cole, baby. I could have met the Bucks backstage after the show. Not that it would have mattered, because I met them after the show anyway. In the parking lot. But it would have been nice, go backstage in the locker room area. Hang out with them. Hey, want to jam on some Isley Brothers tunes? Yeah. Can we do BTE there, Brandon? don't even think BTE was around that time. Probably a figment in the Buck's mind. But I digress. Alright, let's move on. I already talked enough. I'm going on tangents. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you! Alright, so we start off with the commentary team, Tony Baloney, Chris Jericho, and the man behind the mask, Excalibur. We have the opening sequence, the fire, the pyro, all ready to go. And we start off with our first Grand Slam tournament first round match on the other side of the bracket, the right side of the bracket. So we had Black Machismo, ooh yeah, dig it, Jay Lethal taking on my good friend, Pentagon Zero Miedo. Because we have no fear here, like Pentagon does. As always, Alex Abrahantes, Mr. Hype Man himself, at ringside along with Jay Lethal's associates, you know, the original player from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt, that big doof, Satnam Singh, the original Karen Jarrett, along with her husband, Jeff Jarrett, that's K-E-F-J-A-R-R-E-T-T, that's Jeff Jarrett. All at ringside. So the winner of this faces either Samoa Joe or Jeff Hardy Dude on Collision in the semifinals. So this was a pretty decent match. Not bad. We have a feeling out process, not like that. And then Jay Lethal offers a handshake. And he's like, no. And he starts strutting like, that ninja boy. Woo! Ric Flair. This is a mean Ric Flair, if you've seen it. If you haven't seen that promo with Ric Flair, Ric Flair, and Jay Lethal's version of Ric Flair, probably one of the most epic promos in wrestling history, you missing a lot. I love that promo. Did I hear? I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, so Pentagon slaps him in the face, and he starts strutting a little bit. Weirdo. They got a bunch of chops. Then they go back. They continue to beat up each other. More strutting. I say Saturday Night Fever. But anyway, and then Jeff Jarrett gets involved, goes after Pentagon's foot. But Pentagon just stomps on his hand. Then he teases a big flippy dibbity-doo on the Jay Lethal, but don't otherwise. Instead, he super kicks him to the floor. But then the numbers game caught up to Pentagon. Karen Jarrett ties the mask into the ropes. Which was good at the time, but you can't win that way. And then, everyone gets ejected except for Alex Abrahantes. Because basically he just stood there doing nothing. Smart. That's a good hype man. That's a good manager. Just stand there doing nothing like Miss Elizabeth used to do. Didn't really get involved much except for one time at SummerSlam. Well, yeah, what year was that? It was 80... Damn, I forgot what year it was. When she was in her dress, she took off the bottom part of the dress, and like Ted DiBiase's like, you know, he's doing the Scooby-Doo, because like basically back in that day, Miss Elizabeth didn't really get involved in matches. That was well, besides her stuff in WCW, when she was with Macho Man Randy Savage and that idiot that killed, not the idiot that killed her, Lex Luger, and then Ric Flair, in a way. She used to get involved, you know, with the shoe and helping out, you know, when she was with the NWO. But back in the 80s, the golden era, she barely did anything. She just stood there looking pretty. And she was a doll. That right there, Miss Elizabeth? Oh, that's right there, Randy. My name is Peter. Oh, that's right there, Peter. Tell Randy I said hello. Ooh, yeah, you said my name. Just Randy, I said your name. Just treat Miss Elizabeth with respect, you bastard. I might have to really, you know, I'll lay down an elbow on you, sir. No way! No way, I'm gonna drop an elbow down from heaven, cause I'm the Macho Man! Ooh, yeah! Ain't that right, Miss Elizabeth? That's right, Randy. Ooh, yeah, exactly! Ding, 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 connect the Macho Man! Ooh, yeah! You gotta love Randy. And you gotta love Miss Elizabeth, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Why is she in... I still, to this day, do not understand why the WWE does not have Miss Elizabeth in the Hall of Fame. Why? Why, Vince? Why? She didn't do anything wrong. There was no scandals with her back in the day like Macho Man had with your daughter. Ooh, yeah, I dropped an elbow on Stephanie's pussy, if you know what I mean there, Mr. Joseph. Oh, I didn't need to know that, Randy. He went savage on Stephanie's pussy, if you know what I mean. That's probably why he didn't get into the Hall of Fame for like 30, not even 30, like 20 years. Because of that whole thing where like, oh, he was allegedly he had sex with a 16-year-old Stephanie McMahon. Allegedly, but we don't know that was actually true. Why don't you ask Steph that? Hi, Steph. Ugh, it is what it is. Good old Lipton whisk iced tea. Alright, so... Anyway. So, everybody gets ejected except for Alex Abrahantes. Then the match continues. Back and forth they went. Jay Lethal tried to go for the guitar, but Alex Abrahantes says, no, no, no! Like my good friend, Fala Bah would say. Then Jay Lethal goes for lethal injection, but it gets counted into a backstabber. And then Pentagon does what he does best, that's take arms, and he snapped Jay Lethal's arm in two. Then he basically finished the job, picks up Lethal, hits the Fear Factor, package power driver! A la Kevin Steen. 1, 2, 3, in over 11.5 minutes. Pentagon, zero, miedo. He gets the win. And he moves on to the semifinals where he will face either Samoa Joe or Jeff Hardy, dude. And that's it. Alright, match itself was okay. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. That's it. Then we get a look back at this past Dynamite where we had altercation with Chris Jericho and the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. From Dynamite, throwing jabs at each other, and then Jericho's like, well, the only way we can settle this is at Grand Slam, 1-on-1. That's that. So, speaking of Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, he comes out impromptu to interrupt Jericho, who was talking about that little video package at the commentary table. Sammy says, they know they're getting on each other's nerves. Like, yeah, you suck. Yeah, well, you suck too. So, and, Sammy's like, I want to hit you right in your face. So Jericho's like, well, I want to hit you in the face. So we're even. So, now they're on they talk about beating, Aussie Open. The other, they talk about beating Aussie Open. They're on the same page. Well, technically. They're on the way to becoming tag team champions. So kind of doing an MJF Adam Cole storyline, which I don't know why they're doing that. So they're on the road to becoming the tag team champions, but they need to get this out of their system, so they make the match official for Grand Slam. So, a love-hate relationship between Sammy and Le Champion Chris Jericho. That's that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we get a video from this past Dynamite with the epic promo between Samoa Joe and Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, MJF. Which, it looks like we're gonna get MJF and Samoa Joe for the AEW World Title at Grand Slam. We'll have to see what happens this Wednesday on the program with the finals of the tournament. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we go to our next match. We go to the women, right around the death slot. 6-woman tag team action. We had the return of Allie the Bunny to action. We haven't seen her in a while. In action, mind you. So we have Allie the Bunny, the lovely Anna Jay, the woman with a flat ass. One sexy flat ass. And a bad attitude. God damn you, Jack Perry. I wonder what Anna Jay thinks of her boyfriend now. Probably giving him a lot of dick. Well, not a dick, what am I saying? She's probably getting a lot of dick. You know what I mean? She's probably like, good job getting rid of the cancer named Phil. Yeah, but in turn to Anna Jay, your boyfriend should be fired. Or, he's suspended indefinitely. But really, he should have been fired too. He's lucky right now that he still has a goddamn job. For now. Still don't know what's gonna happen with the former Jungle Man Jack Perry. I still think he needs to be fired. That's just my opinion. Sucks to be you, Jack Perry. You shouldn't have even started shit. But now look what happened. You woke up the so-called WC and the IWC. You woke them up. Now they've been talking about that for the last week or two. Well, what's gonna happen with Punk? Punk's going to WWE, this and that. Punk ain't going to WWE, just shut up. If he does, who cares? Let him become Vince's problem once again, and Triple H and Stephanie and Nick Khan, man. Let them be their problem. Again. But even guys like Ryback, Ryback's a great man. He's smart. He'll tell you that Punk ain't going to WWE. But anyway, alright, so we had Allie the Bunny, Anna Jay, and the lovely Taya Valkyrie taking on the team of Hikaru Shida. Corey J 2.0, Sky Blue, and the resident doctor, say it with me now, Dr. Britt Baker, GMG, baby. Alright, we had the lovely Penelope Ford at ringside, so we had a lot of booty meat in the ring and outside the ring. Nothing great about this match. A little bit more tension between Shida and Britt Baker, baby, because they're going to be in that Fatal 4-Way this Wednesday night to see who faces Saraya for the AEW Women's World Championship. It's going to be Britt Baker, baby, Shida, the Native Beast, Nyla Rose, and everybody's favorite, Tony Monroe, otherwise known as Tony Storm. Chins up, tits out, and watch for the shoe. Man, she is really into that gimmick. She is really into it. And I love it. If chins up, tits out, and watch for the shoe is not a shirt by the end of this year, I'm going to be very upset. That has to be a shirt. I will get that shirt. For Rosa. I'll get it for Rosa. She doesn't, I was like, why did you get me this shirt? What does that mean? Chins up, tits out, and watch for the shoe. You know what I'll say to her? You know what that means? It means when I act like an asshole, that's what you do. You put me in check, like you always do. Instead of throwing a shoe, you throw your chancla. You pendejo! You cabrón! You didn't give it to me in the ass! You gotta love those Puerto Rican women and those Mexican women, those Latinas, basically. Throw in the Dominican women and the Brazilian women. Hispanic, Latin, American, Puerto Rican, throw them all together, and man, you get them upset. Holy shit! You better have life insurance. I should know. I've been with you know who for 15 years. Oh man, and she gets mad. I mean, really mad. I have to like fight for my life. I mean, literally sometimes. Not like that domestic violence shit, but you know, because I never hit her in my life. I might have defended myself from her throwing her freaking beating me with her chancla and shit. I have a right to defend myself from the chancla. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, they can be mean, but other times they're. I kick you, Poppy. I suck your finger. She suck it long time. Almost as better than the Japanese chicks. I love you long time. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I mean, the Puerto Rican chicks, the Latina chicks. I mean, they know how to suck a good dick. But the Japanese chicks, holy, oof. They go to town, some of them. Even the Korean chicks and the Chinese chicks, in a way. The Oriental chicks, just like, mind blown. Some of them. Especially the ones that I know. That, I mean, really. I mean, they just like engulf that, a big cock and stuff like that. They engulf it. Especially with all the Asian porn. All the Asians that do porn, like Michelle Maylene. Holy crap. Asa Akira. Kaylani Lai, Christine Nguyen, Yeah, I do know all the names because I watch a lot of Asian porn. So sue me. No, I actually don't. But I watch it when Rose is not here. But yeah, those Asians, man. They really go to town on guys, man. They really can go to town. Engulf that. They engulf, your, then they, forget it. I'll just say this, C and B, if you know what I mean, with those chicks. C and B. Figure that out, C and B. That's it. Alright, back to, the women. Let's get back to this. I'm wasting way too much time. I'm tired and I'm going nuts. It is what it is. Alright, so, where was I? Alright, so, match starts, and like I said, it's gonna be, what I was talking about, Sheeta and Britt Baker had a little bit of problems still going on. So, we'll see what happens Wednesday with Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, Toni Storm, or Toni Monroe. Watch out for the shoe! And Nyla Rose to see who faces Saraya Knight for the AEW Women's Championship at Grand Slam. So we got that. But this particular 6-woman tag me match wasn't great. Getting to the end, Britt and Shida get sent into each other, which we'll see afterwards, which led the Bunny to hit a running knee lift for a near fall. Not that that mattered, because Britt comes right back and pulls her into the lockjaw, and the Bunny had to tap out. So that's it. Match was alright. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Britt and Shida argue about, why did you walk into me? Wasn't my fault. So I really believe that Shida is going to be the one to turn. Probably next week. We'll see. That's that. Alright, then we get a video on Send for the Man. Hey, Hook! Get in here. My friend Hook, ladies and gentlemen, from Red Hook, brother. You know, two-time FTW champion. Cuts a promo, basically hyping himself up. And then we get, like, various shots of New York City, the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't know when we're going to see Hook back in action on Rampage or Collision, or even on Dynamite, but great to see the guy. Then we move on. Alright, then we get to our next match, a tag team match with the men. Well, we have the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson, you know, coming off their really heartbreaking loss at All Out, with a team with FTR against the Bullet Club. Too sweetly for the love of God. So, they're back in tag team action, and they take on, well, 2.0, the team of Angelo Parker and Daddy Magic, my good friend, Matt Maynard. And do you want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard? Go ask him on his YouTube channel. He'll tell you. He'll tell you every time. But anyway, this was an okay match. Not the greatest match the Bucks have ever had, but, you know, they've had really bangers in their career. This one, you know, not so much. Back and forth they went. Matt was in trouble for a while. Matt Maynard came in for a snap suplex. Then they take turns beating the crap out of Matt, but Matt fights out of it, gets the hot tag to his brother Nick. And then we have a super kick party! And then they hit, sadly, Daddy Magic gets hit with the BTE trigger. 1, 2, 3, the Bucks get the win in 5 minutes. That's sad, having the Bucks come out for 5 minutes on Rampage. Sad. But anyway, they get the win. Fans still love them. I mean, how can you hate the Bucks? I think the Bucks suck. Anyway, we move on. So I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. Probably one of my lowest ratings I ever gave to a Bucks match. But look what they're facing. Nothing wrong with 2.0. I just think, you know, this was the right place to have it on Rampage. Not on Collision, not on Dynamite, not even on pay-per-view. Just put it on a show that nobody gives two shits about. That's Rampage. That's that. And we move on. Alright, then we get another video from Mike Santana, formerly of Proud and Powerful, formerly of LAX. I'm kind of going solo right now. He talks about how he came to a fork in the road. Can't get it out. That's what she said. And people have been asking questions, and now they're gonna get answers. And he has to travel on his own. And he says, "I'm gonna be the guy." And people are gonna have to deal with that. So we'll see how Santana does by himself. I mean, if you've seen him in the Indies, he's done pretty damn good. What he did pretty damn good. I didn't really see that at the time, but because I didn't know he even wrestled here in the Northeast until a good buddy of mine told me about that. So I was like, damn, I didn't know that. Well, interesting to know. I learn something every day. So we'll see what happens with Santana, and we move on. Then we get what's coming up on Collision with the semifinals of the Grand Slam tournament and all this stuff going on Collision. We get that. Then we get a video about Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy. Worry nothing, with their feud back in WWE. Which was surprising. Yeah, because Vince and Hunter would have took that footage and said, you can't use that. And then we get Mark Henry saying, "It's time for the main event." Alright, so we go to your main event of the evening. The last match in the tournament, first round. Jeff Hardy, dude! Taking on Samoa Joe, the Ring of Honor TV champion. As of this video, 515 days as champ. I thought he held it for 400 and change. But I saw the graphic on Collision tonight. 514. Well, now 515 if you're watching this tomorrow. 515 days as champ. Longer than Jay Lethal, longer than Adam Cole, and everybody else who has held that title. I mean, when's he going to lose it? Don't know. To who? Don't know. He might hold it for 2 years and, you know, he's like, Samoa Joe's like the Roman Reigns of the TV title division. Just doesn't want to lose it. And who's going to be the lucky guy? I don't know. People are saying Dalton Castle. I wouldn't put it past them, but I don't know. I don't know. I really think it's going to be Mark Briscoe coming back at Final Battle. I said that since Mark got hurt earlier this summer with his knee injury. He was supposed to face Joe at the last Ring of Honor pay-per-view. What was the last pay-per-view? Death Before Dishonor. And then he got hurt with his knee, which sucks. But I don't know when he's coming back. I would hope by Final Battle time. So then Joe faces Mark Briscoe, and Mark Briscoe wins the belt that, like, he was supposed to win back in the summer, but they extended Joe's reign. But when Mark comes back, I bet you nothing they will finally give the TV title to Mark Briscoe, his first major title in Ring of Honor, besides 13-time tag team champion with his good brother, the man upstairs, that is Jay Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boy! So, it'll be fitting for him to win it for Jay. And, you know, we're getting closer and closer to that 1-year anniversary of Jay Briscoe sadly passing away. I believe this past, when did he die? January, I think? Sometime early this year. I think it was in January or March, somewhere around there. But, you know, that's going to come up. That's going to be a sad day, you know. I hope they do, like, another tribute to Jay, you know, on this 1-year anniversary of his death and everything. It is what it is. Alright, so Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy, dude. Really quickie match because there wasn't that much time. Which is, you know, because 1 hour, freaking Rampage. No title on the line, just to get into the semifinals to face Pentagon. Back and forth match they went. Stupid freaking bug. So Joe was beating the living crap out of Jeff for most of the match. Jeff comes back with a jawbreaker. But Joe snaps off the jabs in the corner. Jeff makes a quick whisper in the wind. Starts making his comeback with the usual hits. And he tries for the twist of fate. And Joe reversed it right into the coquina clutch. And he just brought him down. And then Jeff basically passed out. And that's it. Your winner via submission, Samoa Joe, in 8.5 minutes. And that's it. So Joe goes to the semifinals to face Pentagon. And on the other side of the bracket, we have Roderick Strong taking on Darby Allin. How you doing? I come from Seattle. So we got that on Collision. And I will be doing my review in just a little bit. But all in all, last night's Rampage on Friday night, pretty decent show. Gave it 6.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to head on to do my AEW Collision review, and then I'm going to sleep, and then getting up the next few hours to get ready for the NFL and the Niners game at 1 p.m. With your pregame show starting at 11 o'clock with the NFL countdown, and then if you're watching on Fox or CBS, the NFL Today on CBS, or NFL Kickoff, on Fox, the legendary one with all those guys. So I'm gonna be watching Channel 5 to watch the pre-show from 12 to 1, and then at 1 p.m. I'm in full Niners mode. I can't wait. The start of the Revenge 4 tour. Revenge of the Revenge 4 tour. Gonna be exciting, so get ready. Football is here. We had a shocking win by the Lions over the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday, 21-20. So we got that. I was hoping the Chiefs would come in and maul the Lions, but the Lions came in and basically mauled Patrick Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes to bits, basically. Their defense really gave Patrick Mahomes fits, and it's still a good game, but Kansas City just had a case of a little bit of fumbleitis, and they couldn't even catch the goddamn ball. There were wide open chances. They had the ball, the guy drops it, and he could have went for the touchdown. It happens. It happens. Even to the Niners, it's happened a lot of times. Any team that happens. So, but a shocking win for the Lions, and give Matt McMillan, I think that's the coach, Matt McMillan, credit for the plan. Went to just about a T, and they won. So there you go, 21-20 Lions over the Chiefs. So the Chiefs, start off the season 0-1 for the first time since 2015, I believe. But I think the Chiefs will right the ship next Sunday, and they'll get right, hopefully, but we'll see. But they don't have Travis Kelce. He was hurt, so that kind of sucked because they lost their best tight end. And that's it. The Niners got some great news today that schmuck Cooper Kupp that plays the Rams, one of the best wide receivers in the game next to Debo. He's hurt. He's not going to be playing next week for the Rams because he has some type of this really mysterious hamstring injury that's not getting any better. Bye-bye. You don't have to worry about covering him, like triple coverage on that guy. He kills the Niners. Oh, last few seasons he has killed the Niners. But now he be sitting on the bench. Sit on the bench and shut up. Watch the Niners rip apart your offense because you have no offense, and you have really no defense. We didn't weep, bitch. But it's still going to be a hard game, because the Rams are always give the Niners fits. Always. But that's next week. We got this week to worry about against the Steelers. Quan Alexander, who went bye-bye, now is on Pittsburgh, coming to face his old team. And really, gave us some bulletin board material saying, you better hit. Basically, you said you better come to play because we coming to hit and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people in Pittsburgh. The Niners faithful is loaded. There's more fans are gonna be in the stadium than the Steelers are gonna be there. Holy crap! It's every stadium the Niners play in, there's tons of Niners fans. It's basically home games every fucking place. Even in Levi. When the Niners play the Chargers, it's a home game, basically. When the Niners play in Santa Clara, it's a home game, obviously. when the Niners play in Arizona, which is a glorified home game. Kind of reminds me of the Mets from '86. Every time the Mets went to Montreal, Met fans would be there. Like everywhere you went, there was Met fans at the game. A lot of Met fans. So it kind of feels that way with the Niners faithful, because we're the greatest fans in the world. Classy, not like the Raiders fans. Oh, I'm talking to you. Oh, sorry, Vegas, not Oakland. Vegas, the Raiders. Those fans are maniacs and they're idiots too. Kind of like the Giant fans. And the Cowboys fans. And those pedophile Eagle fans. Classy, not even classy, classless, stupid fucking fans. Some of them are really fake. Right, EDP? Ha-ha, you fake bitch. And what's sad is fucking YouTube is censoring all the videos that people do on him. And they're flagging him down for censorship. For not censorship, sorry, harassment and cyberbullying. For what? Giving our opinion about the guy because basically everybody hates this guy. He gets more hate than me. But he's an actual pedophile. Me, not even close to being one. I'm just saying. But it seems like YouTube, it's censoring people that do videos on him, which is sad. Why would you take down videos about the guy? Oh, because he's, I don't understand that at all. It seems like YouTube is protecting actual, real-life pedophiles. But then people complain when they make videos about me, because you have no facts. So when your video does go down for that, people complain and bitch. And they try to re-upload it on other platforms. That goes down too. So don't cry. Just shut your vagina about me. Because you have no proof. And you never will have proof, whether you like it or not. So, you can all go fuck yourselves. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rampage, once again, 6.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. And that's it. Alright, I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm going to be doing my collision review really quickly. Right after I say so long, farewell, rock on, and rock hard with your cock out. And if you're not down with that, you stupid motherfuckers, then I and everybody else that supports me, we have 3 words for you motherfuckers. And that is the greatest catchphrase in the history of the sport. If you're not down with me and not down with anything else, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Until next time. Peace, brother.